Welcome to Module 7, where we'll take a look at some of the cool bells and whistles that WeVideo has to offer. This is a fast tutorial, so buckle up. First, let's look at some things we can do with audio. If you have a piece of video footage that has an audio component, you can play around with the volume settings. Click on the piece of footage and then click on the sound icon. You'll notice that the video timeline gets larger to accommodate a waveform. Click on the far left side of the waveform to move the blue bar up and down. This is the volume bar. When it's up at the top, the volume's at 100%. When it's at the bottom, the volume's at 0%. You can fade your audio in and out at any point on the audio file. Just click anywhere on the blue bar to create a white dot. When you move the white dot horizontally, that represents a specific time in your audio. When you move it up and down, it represents the volume level. This is a great tool to use for audio fade-ins and fade-outs. You can use color keying, aka green screen, to superimpose a piece of media onto another. Here I have a piece of stock footage of a woman holding her phone on the Video 2 line. Notice the green screen. If I double-click on the footage and select the Color Keying tab, I can take the eyedropper and select the color that I want to make invisible. It doesn't have to be green though. When I click Save Changes, I can then move another piece of footage to the Video 1 line. Let's choose footage from a concert. At this point, I'll double-click and choose the Transform tab. I'll see both pieces of footage, and I can use the Scale slider or the box to readjust and position the footage into the area that I want it shown. Let's say you have a piece of footage or a still image that is in portrait instead of landscape. Having those black bars on either side of the screen isn't a good look, but we can fix this. Double-click your media and make sure you're on the Transform tab. Click the Blurred Image button and notice what happens. The image is duplicated, blown up, and then made darker. It's a simple effect that fills up the entire screen. Again, you can do this with footage or still images. The process works the same for each. There are some cool effects that you can apply to your footage that are worth exploring. Click on a piece of footage on your timeline. You'll notice a little rectangle appears next to the footage. Click on the FX button. On the right, you'll see a sample image, and when you hover over an effect, it shows you what it looks like. Find what works for you. Click on that effect and then click Apply. You can select more than one effect at once, but be careful not to add too many. In WeVideo, when you're using titles, you'll notice that a lot of them have a black background, but actually it's a transparent background. You can overlay a title over footage so long as there's some black in the title. Make sure that the title is above your footage. So if you have footage in Video 1, you'll need to put your title on Video 2 in order for this to work. Creating your own videos is a lot of fun, and WeVideo makes it easy to create good-looking videos that will appeal to kids and adults alike. The more you play with creating your own videos, the better you're going to get at it. There are a lot more features that we haven't even looked at. Don't be afraid to start a new edit and just experiment. WeVideo has some great tutorials, and YouTube is full of useful information as well. For your final assignment, consider making a welcome video for your kids. You can use the footage that you've been using throughout this course, or you can film something else. Add a title that shows them how to find your website and your email. I'm Michael Sanchez. Thanks for hanging in there with me. It's been a pleasure to work with you. Now there's nothing left to do but to get out there and start making movies.